Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Two Chicks Going Green. Most of us look forward to going to parties and hosting parties, especially around the holidays.
Yes. Unfortunately, there's also a lot of waste associated with all of these events, though. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how to lessen your waste and keep it green when you're throwing a party, no matter what the occasion is.
And there's no reason you can't lessen your waste when you're attending a party as well. We're going to be giving you guys tips and tricks on how to do that throughout this video.
Studies show that first world countries like the United States double their waste during the holidays. This includes ornaments, wrapping, food, gifts, decor, all that sort of stuff.
And if you think about it, most of the waste comes from holiday parties.
But this doesn't have to be the case if we make small but important changes and we become just a little bit more mindful.
Yeah, there are so many sustainable changes you can make when throwing a party to reduce the waste from the decor to the food to the servingware and even the gifts.
Let's start with decor because that's the biggest waste culprit at parties. There's so many parties during the holidays as well as lots of other themed parties throughout the year, which means all sorts of wasteful decor. Especially where we live in the United States. There's always something being sold at the store for some sort of themed party, and we get it. It's fun. Everyone likes to partake.
It's a tradition. It makes people feel special, especially surprise parties. But there's no reason that these need to be wasteful. So here are some tips when it comes to decor.
First off, always buy secondhand. This is the most eco-friendly option. And then when you're done with it, which try to reuse it for as long as you can, make sure to donate it or resell it.
Yeah, and this also saves you a ton of money. I know we both love to do it. You can find all sorts of things at your local thrift store like ornaments and wreaths. And if this doesn't work, try to shop locally looking for things made out of plant alternatives.
Natural fibers, all that sort of stuff. You know, look for something that isn't made of plastic or cheap and is just gonna,
be thrown out.
Yeah, cause more waste. Or if you have the free time and you enjoy doing DIYs, there's lots of fun and easy decor DIY ideas out there, especially on Pinterest where you can use, low waste or recycled materials or natural stuff. And it makes your party really special and it adds that little, original touch to it. There's these awesome dried citrus garlands that I really want to make for my next holiday party, and they're super beautiful, easy to do. And then there's ornaments made from oranges as well.
And also you can make party tassels out of chip bags or old clothing and party hats out of old paper or newspaper. This is something that we used to do when I was a kid and it was such a fun activity too.
And when it comes to tablecloths, make sure that you find cloth ones so that you can wash them and reuse them over and over again. This is what we do in my house. And I found them secondhand, so make sure that you shop secondhand because there are so many out there in thrift stores.
Yeah, they just want to be bought. Another thing that you want to stay away from is glitter. It's actually made out of plastic and it's so bad for our environment unless it's biodegradable, which the Plastic Free Shop has it on their website and you can shop for it with our discount code below.
And when it comes to centerpieces, which are part of the decor, again, there are lots of really awesome DIYs out there, or you can use something like candles or live plants like succulents that people can take home as a party favor, so they have a dual purpose. Kids parties, you can go ahead and provide them materials for some fun little DIY project that they can do right there so they're all entertained, and then they get to take it home as a party favor.
Yeah, preferably out of upcycled material.
Yes. Kids don't care what it's made out of or if it's new.
And when you're sending invites, the best way to go is electronically, via email, or even text message.
Yeah, everyone does that nowadays.
Yeah, but if you really want to send an actual physical thing, make sure it's 100% recycled material, or get creative at home and make them yourself out of paper you have laying around, because I know I have plenty of that.
Or upcycled carton or something like that. I've seen some really cool, wedding invites made out of upcycled materials. When it comes to holidays like Christmas, where everyone gets lights and Christmas trees, make sure that you switch your lights to LED lights. That's what we do at my house, and they will last a lot longer and they use a lot less electricity. I was reading studies on how the electricity usage during the holidays goes up by like 25%. Don't quote me on that, but it's awful. And also, if you get a Christmas tree, get a live one.
With roots
With
and a
roots.
pot.
Thank you.
And
Not one that has been cut. I saw this debate going on social media and I was telling Amanda about it. And so I looked it up, I did the research, and it turns out that having a plastic one that you reuse over the years ends up being, better for the environment than you getting a live tree that you've cut down. It doesn't make anything better. So just get one that's alive and keep it alive and then plant it.
Because they smell so good and you want to
They smell amazing. Yeah. And this is something that I've been doing for the past few years and I absolutely love it. It makes me so happy to see a live tree that I can water in my house. Servingware is also a large culprit of waste at parties.
Sadly, the majority of people think that plastic cutlery, plates, platters, cups are recyclable, but most of them aren't. And even when they are recyclable, they end up being thrown out too.
So reusable items are best. Thrift stores are great for finding stuff that you can use for serving.
This is where you can keep it green when attending a party too, by bringing your own. I always like to bring my fork and knife and a cup whenever I go to a party.
If you're the one throwing the party, you can also give out party favors at the beginning of the party, which are reusable items like this awesome mason jar, which I got at a wedding, and reusable cutlery sets. And that way it's a win-win because first off, nothing's going to waste. People are taking this home. And secondly, it looks super cute and you're already gifting them this. So you saved yourself the money in getting something that would have been single use.
And you're advertising like zero waste
Live zero
living.
waste.
And if you're comfortable with this, which I am, you could ask your guests to bring a reusable cup and make sure to provide a sink for them so that they can rinse it out after using it.
If disposable cups are a must, like there is no other option available to you and you're throwing this huge party and really you can't get away from it, then make sure that you buy ones that are recyclable or buy paper ones. And make sure that you have the guests write their name on it and leave a little pen next to it and say, hey, please put your name on your cup so you don't lose it. Something nice like that.
Right. For cutlery and plates, buy lightweight single-use bamboo sets that can be composted. Also, you can make bins and have like a recyclable, compostable, trash, and you can have little pictures on each of those so people know exactly what to put in them, and even say, wash me before putting me in here for the recyclables.
Yeah, I've done this at parties that I've thrown and it was so easy. If you have it clearly marked, people will do it. Another option is to just provide finger foods or make finger foods. They look super cute and people will also use a lot less plates if you do this. I've definitely done this myself and I noticed a big difference between when you have finger foods and other foods. People won't pick up a plate, they'll just eat it.
Yeah, and this is great for appetizers or even for kids. I mean, what little kids actually sit down and eat at a party anyway?
Yeah, they just pick up the food and put it in their mouth.
They don't really care. And this brings us to the food, which also produces a ton of waste at parties. When preparing your food, make sure to get a head count and know exactly how many people are going to be there so that you don't overcook or overshop. Also, it's a really good idea to have leftover containers from your takeout or wherever, or ask people, if you're comfortable, to bring their leftover containers so you can send food home.
Exactly. And also bring old Tupperwares with you. Bring as many as you can because other people might use them to take home food.
It's also a great way to declutter.
Yes.
For drinks, if you buy soda, make sure to buy all aluminum cans instead of those 2-liter bottles. And make sure they're not the cans that are in the little plastic things and they're in the cardboard container.
Or you can make a giant jug of really fancy water by adding cucumber and lemon slices, orange. It's super easy and it looks awesome and people love it. Or something like an iced tea. I've done that at parties and people always drink it up. When it comes to gifts, you can ask for money towards a fund instead, something that you're trying to support like a local charity or something that has to do with wildlife or the planet. Another option is to just say no gifts, please. This isn't that big of a deal. Or you can even ask for money towards a trip. This is something that I was telling Amanda a couple of my friends did for their wedding last year. And it was awesome because we got to pick and choose what part of their honeymoon we were going to pay for. So it was really fun trying to pick out, what part should we buy. When there's going to be lots of people at the holiday party, sometimes it's a better idea to do something like Secret Santa or White Elephant where, everyone gets one gift and it's not so wasteful. For kids' parties, you can ask for secondhand toys. Don't be afraid, or books and puzzles, right? You can say, so-and-so really loves these things, or he's really into this right now. That's the way that we worded it when we asked for that, so this is something that I've definitely done.
When buying gifts, try to do something or give the gift of an experience instead of buying something for that person.
So much better for the planet.
Yes. Or if you must buy a gift, make sure you're shopping on sustainable websites. We have a few different videos on giving gifts.
gift wrap is a completely unnecessary source of a lot of waste. So make sure to check out our video on how to sustainably wrap gifts, where we offer some fun ideas and alternatives to the usual wasteful gift wrap.
My personal favorite thing to do for this is to use upcycled paper and paint a little thing on there for them, make it personalized. Well, we hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please give us a big thumbs up and consider buying us a coffee or two on our Ko-fi account. It would make a really lovely holiday gift.
Yes, it would. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. And subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. We have all sorts of sustainable living tips and tricks videos, eco product reviews, eco gift ideas, eco challenges, all that sort of stuff. So we hope to see you on the next video.
Bye.
Bye.